We have a special music topic today, timekeeping in music. We're going to be talking about measures and time signatures today. I want to talk to you about something we haven't talked about in a while, and that is measures. Remember, we can divide music up into rooms that have the same number of beats. These walls between the rooms are called bar lines. They are what divides the music up into the separate rooms, and the rooms are called measures. And every single measure will have the same number of beats in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are measures? Measures are small rooms of music that all have the same number of beats. Alex, today we are learning about something new called a time signature. A time signature is a symbol that helps you keep time in a piece of music. And the symbol for a time signature is two numbers that stand on top of each other. Now, you can have a lot of different numbers in a time signature, but the first time signature that we're going to learn looks like this. And you can see that there is a 4 on top and a 4 on bottom. So we have a very simple name for this. It is called 4/4 time. Get it? We say 4/4. Now let me show you where 4/4 time appears on a piece of music. So I have my staff right here, and you can see the 4/4 will be written at the very front of the music. So let's look at a piece of music that's further in your book called Gallup Pony. And do you see the time signature on here? Can you point to it? It is right here in the beginning. Now you'll notice it's not over here later. It's only at the very beginning of the song. So that's where you can find the symbol that helps you keep time in a song. Now let's look at this again. There are two numbers in here, and each of them has a job. He's saying, I have a job. Let's take a moment to look at what his job is. Let's look at this 4/4 time a little more closely. This top number right here, I drew a circle around it that looks like a clock because that number is the clock keeper. The number on top tells us how many beats go in our clock. In other words, how many times will we stop for a tick in each measure of music. So if I have 4 stops, I can put 1 up here, 1 over here, 1 down here, and 1 over here. And let's count them to make sure I have the right number. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So this means that every time I go through a measure of music, I'm going to have 4 beats in every measure. It will sound like this. For every measure of music. Now, each of these might have one note. So it might look like this in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4 notes, or we might have one note that's a half note right here, like this, that also takes up this spot. Or we could have 2 half notes. This one could be a half note right here, which would take up this spot, and there would be another half note here, and then there'd be no note here. So there's lots of ways that we can use the 4 beats that we have with 4/4 time. Now let's look at what the job of the other number is in the time signature. The bottom number has the job of telling us what kind of note will get one beat in a piece of music. When you see 4 at the bottom, it's telling you that a quarter note, or ta, equals 1 beat. He's the pace setter because he tells you what pace your music is going to be at, which means how fast it will go. So to review, when you're looking at 4/4 time, the top number tells you there will be 4 beats in every measure of music, and the bottom number tells you that a quarter note gets 1 beat. Here are some examples of measures that you might find in 4/4 time. Each of these measures has 4 beats to it. Let's count to show those examples. So this, each quarter note gets 1 beat. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, a half note gets 2 beats. So this gets 1 and 2, and this gets 3 and 4. This is a whole note. It gets 4 beats. So we can write all 1, 2, 3, and 4 under it. Down here, this is one of those half notes, so we have to give it 2 counts. 3 and 4, and one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of those groups of notes adds up to 4 beats. They could all be a measure of 4/4 time. So now let's play a game called Is This 4/4 Time? Here's how the game works. I will show you a group of notes and you count the beats to see if they add up to 4. If they do, then you can say yes, because that will be a measure of 4/4 time. And if they don't, say no, because it is not a measure of 4/4 time. Let's do this one together. We have 4 quarter notes. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is a measure of 4/4 time. Let's look at a few more on your own. Is this 4/4 time? Did you say yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Is this 4/4 time? Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. No, that is not 4/4 time. Is this 4/4 time? Let's count it to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 4/4 time. Is this 4/4 time? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 4/4 time. Is this 4/4 time? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. No, because it only adds up to 3. Bonus round. What can we add to this time signature to make it 4/4 time? Did you say one of these? If we put that on the end, now we can say, yes, this is also 4/4 time.